Hey, this is Dave Hooke over at Hooke, Eckman Realtors and the Dave Hooke team out of South Central Pennsylvania. This is a business building video blog for agents looking to learn and share information and grow their business. On today's blog, we're going to answer the question, how has the Bright MLS changed the way we work? Stick around to find out. So how has the Bright MLS changed the way we work? Look, Bright isn't paying me to write this blog or anything like that. I don't get anything out of it. I just wanted to share some information about the Bright system that I've learned, that some of our staff and our agents have learned in the past few weeks and months. I'll be the first to admit, when the Bright change took place, we had a lot of kinks. We had the same kinks as I think everyone else, and a lot of our properties weren't showing up on consumer sites. Some of them weren't even showing up on my own website. Some of the searching was difficult. The results weren't coming up the way that they should, particularly in that first week or two. One of the things I was really impressed with, though, is a lot of organizations, when they go through change, they stick their head in the sand. The Bright staff was extremely responsive. When we would have an issue, a technical issue, they would be responsive. They would tell us where it was in the queue, when they expected it to get worked out. They invited themselves to come to private trainings at our office. We had 2 different trainings. We also went up to Greater Harrisburg and did a training there. I'd say total 5-6 trainings so far as a whole. And they would email us. I think they emailed everybody with daily updates as to the technical difficulties, what was in the queue, what things were being worked out, what things were still on the shelf to be worked out. So overall, incredibly responsive. And I think most of the kinks, at least from my perspective, have been worked out at this point. Now that I've had a chance to learn the system and get some feedback from our agents and staff, I've been able to stick my head up and kind of see with some vision, there's a lot of time-saving things that this new system is having a positive impact on, and I'm becoming pretty grateful for it. So the first takeaway is just that I'm able to get data in areas that I wasn't able to before. I often remember feeling stupid when a customer was able to look on Realtor.com, give me property information, and I struggled to find it in a system that I had to learn. Now I can just jump on Bright and get it in a market area 45 minutes away, as soon as the customer can, and get more information than they can, so I actually can give them some value. Number 2 is that I don't have to pay for and learn multiple systems. Again, it's a large regional system, so I can look in the same system, pay the same dues, and save all that time and energy not having to learn a new system. Number 3, there's a lot of different tips and tricks that I've started to learn, mostly from other agents, that it's going to save me a huge amount of time. Some of those things are like the web mapping search, the layers that it offers. You can look at flood zones and different public record information, almost like it's fully integrated with the web mapper on the tax database. I've been incredibly impressed with all the owner information on properties that aren't listed, the assessed values of those properties. All of that type of information is available in the web mapping, drive time searches, things like that. There's a good list of tips and tricks that I have back at the office that this system offers that Paragon didn't, and I'm sure there's a lot more where that came from. So overall, incredibly grateful to Bright, their staff, and just the amount of dedication they put into the transition, even though there was a good bit of heartburn. And now that I've looked at it, I'm incredibly grateful for what we have, and I think it's going to improve my life and our clients' lives. I know it'll improve the agents that I work with here at the office. So I would love to hear if you have any feedback or tips and tricks, positive things that you've learned that have impacted your business. My information's below. I'd love to hear from you if you could reach out. Thanks so much for watching our video blog, and we'll talk to you soon.